my honor and privilege to talk about Megan Schofill, our fifth-year senior. We're so thrilled that she's returning to the team. She's the anchor of our team. We don't really do captains, but she's definitely the leader of our team. She said she came back for her fifth year because COVID ripped her off of her college experience. And my scheduling of our tournaments versus football games, she's not real happy that we're missing the Georgia game, so I apologize for that. Megan is, I learned, we did a retreat last weekend, and I learned that my name in their household for a couple years was Mud. Because when Megan came to our golf camp, when she was quite a bit younger, maybe 12, 13 years old, she always had a love for Auburn, and I told her she wasn't good enough. And that really lit a fire under her, and like I said, I just learned that my name was not a happy household name. And so I guess sometimes when you have a competitive person that somebody lights a fire, you tell me that I can't do something, that's Megan. And her work ethic in the classroom, she's a 4.0 student. Her work ethic in the classroom and on the golf course and her caring for the team really is the definition of a student athlete. Her father was a highlight player, which I think is a really unusual thing. A lot of younger guys probably don't even know what that sport is. So please look it up. It's a death-defying sport. You can easily get killed in it. So her dad has a really, really tough mental toughness, and he's really instilled that in Megan. And I think she's instilling that in our team. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Megan Schofill.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll go ahead and open it up for questions. Who has a question for Megan or Coach Luellen? Matt?
To start off, I guess now that you've been back in town for a few weeks since winning, so what has been different, if anything, for you, just in terms of getting back to school and having that? But, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely been a little different. I've had a lot of media stuff like this, but no, it's been really great. I think coming back for my fifth year and being with a great group of girls will just keep me grounded and just really let me focus on my game and what's going to take me to the next level after my college career is over. And it's just so fun to be with 10 other girls that are great competitors and push you to get better every day.
Megan, what was that experience like to go through the grind of that match play, and how much has your match play experience here helped to that point?
Definitely has helped a ton. I mean, in college we usually play 2 match play events every year, and you just get to play with really great competitors, and it really teaches you a lot about yourself, how to grind it out and be able to come back when you're down. Yeah, but the USAM was definitely a really hard test to golf. Just a lot of golf in general, just trying to stay rested and recover really well for every round. And I just felt like every day I just try to forget about the past and just focus on what I was going to do that day and just really stay one shot at a time and just focus on my game and my routine.
Megan, when you're going down the stretch there, are you thinking, got the lead, are you thinking play boring golf, or are you sticking to the same kind of game plan and just trying to close it out there?
Yeah, definitely sticking to the same type of game plan. I mean, I was 3 up after the first 18, and I kept saying to CJ, I was just like, we got to start all square, just trying to forget about that 3 up lead and just really focus on trying to win again. And I just kept telling myself, if I can make it to 18 and stay all square with her and play 18 holes, I'm going to have a really good chance. And just really restarting the second 18 I thought was really key for me, and that was just something I really stuck to. But yeah, it's a lot of golf, and you feel like you're hitting so many good shots the whole week, and it's just really tough on your mental game just to stay that committed and that focused for all those shots.
Just following up on that, I guess what ended up being the final hole, you gave a pretty comfortable lead by that point, but then that I think your last putt lived out. What's kind of in your head at that moment? Yes, you have that big lead, but that was the chance to win, and she lived out too. That whole back and forth.
Yeah, definitely. After I hit the approach shot, I wanted to make birdie and try and close it out as quick as I could. But I felt like I hit a good putt, and it didn't go in, and I had made a lot of stuff that whole match. So obviously you're not going to make everything in a round of golf. But I didn't let it really get to me. I obviously was assuming she was going to make her putt. And so when she missed, I was in utter disbelief that it just happened. And she was so kind and very congratulatory towards me. But yeah, definitely wanted to make that putt and was pretty bummed when it didn't go in. But I felt really good about my game and where I was, and felt confident that if I didn't close it out then, I was going to be able to do it the next hole.
You guys have made runs at, you know, a national championship. I know that's been a goal. How much was that on your mind when you had, I mean, because this could change things when you win this trophy about opportunities as a professional, but you didn't seem to waver. Was that ultimate goal kind of on your mind, is that, hey, I got a team to take care of too?
For sure. When I started at Auburn, I always knew I wanted to win a national championship with the team, and obviously it'd be great to win one individually, but that's never been my whole sole focus. I've always really wanted to win team events. I've always felt like college golf is the one time in your career you get to play with a team, and that's just been something that's super important to me. But no, that's been a pretty common question, is are you going to turn pro after this? And honestly, I never even thought twice about it. I always knew I wanted to come back to Auburn and play one more year and give it a run. I mean, I feel like we have a great team and we can make something happen.
Any other questions for Megan or Coach Luellen? All right.